Hey Leo, this is Alicia with Twisted Tarot here to do your April 2019 Twin Flame Tarot reading. If you saw the first video, that is your energy. This video is your twin's energy. I break them up into two videos because they can get pretty long. Thank you everyone for all your likes, shares, subscribes, comments. You guys are amazing. You make my channel just warm my heart. I love everyone who comments, everyone who sends me an email, everyone who resonates with me. It's awesome. If I'm not the reader for you, don't worry. There are a ton of other good readers on YouTube. So it's a general reading. So take what resonates, leave the rest. If you need a personal reading from me, I don't do just twin flames. The link is in the description box below, and you can contact me for my rates there. My email address is there. The link that I do have takes you to Facebook, so if you don't use Facebook, that's not a problem. Just email me at the twistedtarot@gmail.com, and I can give you the rates and information there. If you have questions and what you need, all that information I can provide to you there. Let's see. Like I said, it is general. Take what resonates, leave the rest. The information can flip-flop. The sides can flip-flop. They can be intertwined as well because remember, we're talking about twin flames. You have one soul. Synchronicities happen between the two of you. You share some of the same similarities. And there may be some things that pop out on their side that are totally you and vice versa. So, and if it fully flips, then that's the way it was meant for you. I'm bringing in a lot of energy from the divine. So the way I read, if you're new to my channel, welcome. The way that I read is I'm an intuitive reader. So if you see a tarot card and I say something different than how you learn the tarot, or I forget to shout out a sign, sometimes it does happen. We had the Magician in the last video. I forgot to say could be dealing with an Aries, I believe, for the Magician. I can't remember if that's Aries. I could be wrong about the Magician. Don't quote me on that. I don't remember about the Magician. That's interesting. Normally, it's associated with Aries, I think. But anyways, I know the Fool is Aries. The Magician, it may be multiple things for the Magician. I'll look that up for you guys. Anyways, so what that means is if I say something different on a tarot card than how you learned it or other tarot readers, please be aware that I am intuitively picking up on messages. So I'm going to tell you what I see, what I hear, and what I feel, and it may have nothing to do with the traditional tarot. I try to take in the information from both. So that's how I read. So welcome. Leo, I'm so excited to do your reading today. So let's see what's going on with your twin side here. I'm going to chime my chime, and then we will start with your cards. If you're wearing headphones, you might want to take them off. It can get kind of loud. So. Okay, beautiful. So if you saw the first video, twin flames, astrological signs you could be dealing with, we had Aquarius, Libra. We also had the Page of Cups here, which is Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And we had Pisces here with the Hanged Man in the mutual energy. So mutual energy, I mean, if your twin sign did not come out with any of this video, doesn't mean that this can't be for you. It is a general reading, so try not to get hung up on the signs. If it does come out and it resonates way more, that's awesome. That can happen too. But if it doesn't and it still resonates, it can still resonate. So don't get hung up on the signs, guys, because sometimes that's not what matters. It's the messages. All right, so mutual energy between you and your twin I have is the Four of Pentacles reversed. So for some of you, I feel like for the longest time, it used to be like this for some of you, some of the twins, is that you were holding back in this connection, or that you weren't putting as much effort, or you weren't maybe even aware of a twin flame connection. Now that it's like this, it's opening up to that connection. It's maybe possibly putting in more effort. This is kind of showing that, for me, I feel it as a way of being more, again, open to the connection, open to the idea, opening your heart more. This could also be overspending too for some of you. This I normally wouldn't say, this card, it doesn't really mean this, but I did very much feel like, and it did come out on your side here, Leo, that there was a lot of traveling involved. So watch your expenses, because I feel like for some of you, you're just kind of like throwing money, or money's just going out the window. You could have a lot of expenses. It could be your twins' energy as well. So, you know, it could be both of y'all are feeling that way. If you're traveling together, or if you're out and about, and you may just be enjoying life, but spending a lot of money. So be aware of that as well. Okay, and this was clarified by the Hanged Man reversed. Yes, Piscean card. What I felt like here for this card as well, on top of this Four of Pentacles, is that you're no longer stuck. Okay, so this may have been a stuck energy before. This could have been holding on real tightly to whatever it is. It could be Pentacles. It could be, you know, not sure where you want to put your effort into the relationship. Not sure if you even want to put effort into that relationship. Not even sure about that relationship as far as working on it. But because it's reversed, you're no longer stuck. Okay, you or your twin no longer stuck in this situation. You've gotten some enlightenment. You have hung yourself up on that tree purposefully, and put yourself upside down in order to receive the enlightenment and the signs, were on your side, Leo, that you were seeing. So you were getting some type of spiritual guidance, okay? And now you're done, okay? Now you're kind of like, okay, now this can move forward, okay? Now it's unstuck, okay, with the Hanged Man reverse. Beautiful energy. So I feel like things are finally moving forward, okay? All right, first card, Light the Darkness. Ancestors, ancestral line, and generational shift. Beautiful, okay. So from what I remember about this card, we also got this in the Aries reading. So if you're an Aries watching, you may want to watch that reading. If you haven't already, if you are a Leo dealing with an Aries, I would check that reading out as well. So what I feel like for that card and what it states, it is a newer deck. It is called the Wild Wisdom of the Faery Oracle. I just got this the other day and I'm in love with it. Other readers have had it and I have always wanted to work with this deck. So I'm glad that we get the chance. But what it feels like here is lighting the way for learning about your ancestry, learning about your history, learning about where you come from. You may be visiting and traveling places that you grew up as a child, or where you found out you were from. So if you were adopted, maybe you found out who your adoptive parents were, and maybe you go see them or something along those lines. But it's also lighting the way for others in your family to take the lead. So learning about your history, your DNA, where you come from. You may be doing a DNA analysis, like Ancestry.com and things like that, to kind of, or MyHeritage or whatever, trying to get information about your lineage. And that's beautiful. And you're kind of shedding some light on that, or you may be very interested in that right now. Maybe your past lives with your twin, or just past lives in general, also is relevant to that card. It doesn't have to be our current ancestry right now in this current body. It could have been something that you know that you're just so good at and you just don't even know where it came from. And you find out that, you know, you have memories of this, but it doesn't relate to your lineage, but it does relate to a past life. Next card is Relief, number 22. Very beautiful. Oh, and Light the Darkness was the number 14, which boils down to 5. So some changes going on there as well. For the number 5 is all about change, okay? 22, Relief, very divine number here. This is also another deck here, and it is called the Earth Wisdom deck, okay? Earth Wisdom Oracle, excuse me. All right, let's see what they have to say. I love this because it's very clear, very concise. They give a lot of information, sometimes plants and things like that. Oh, this is beautiful. This reminds me of my best friend and my neighbor. So you guys have lemon balm, which is part of this relief. Now, my neighbor and I, we're very similar in ways that sometimes when we order things, we're not paying attention to how big or small they are in dimensions. So she came over the other day with this huge bag of lemon balm. And I'm talking like it was like a 1 pound bag of lemon balm. And she goes, well, she gives me the story. I'm cracking up. She's cracking up. And she goes, I ordered 2 of these. And I was like, oh my God, you're going to have lemon balm for the rest of your life. So, but if you need any and you live in Dallas, just kidding, or you live in Texas, my neighbor and I are stacked for like months. But lemon balm is amazing, you guys. Lemon balm has such beauty. It's like for everything you could possibly think of. So look it up. It can help with digestion issues. It helps with stress. Helps with anxiety. Helps with sleep. Literally. It is like a wonderful tea. And so she gave me some, and I've been using it as well lately because I used to use it and I haven't, but I need to start using it again. So she's got a ton. I may even buy the other bag off of her because I really like it. So lemon balm makes things easier to bear, eases an overwhelming sense of responsibility, and lightens a too serious mood. Okay. Yeah, and it comes in tea. I believe it also comes in like a liquid form, I believe too, or like an oil form. I'm not sure how you use that. I can't remember if that's something you can put drops in water and drink it as well. I think that's how I used to use it, but the tea is amazing and it tastes really good, especially if you like lemon. All right, and the stone that can help with this is rhodonite. It aids in restoration and recovery. So yeah, if you're needing some stress, I feel like very, very much a stress relief type of card. Like you're looking to relieve a lot of stress. Meditation would be good for y'all. It says, you've been carrying a heavy load for too long now. Yeah. The overwhelming sense of responsibility has grown all out of proportion to the reality of the situation. Relief is at hand. All you have to do is reach out and grasp it. But in order to do that, you must release what you are clutching. Let it go. You don't need to carry it anymore. Yeah, put down this burden. It's like that 10 of Wands energy here, guys. It's almost like being like, okay, not my monkeys, not my circus, or just put it down just so that you can get some relief, okay? So, yeah. Next card is Mask reversed. Good. So this may be what you have been holding on to for dear life, is this mask that you're showing to your twin, showing to others. You may even not even know yourself at this point, but they want you to put that burden down, okay? Be authentic, okay? All right? And it's opening up, okay? Again, opening up with this Four of Pentacles reversed. You're now willing to open up. You may have gotten some spiritual enlightenment. It may have stressed you the hell out. You may have been ascending or going through an enlightenment process that has now helped you become more authentic, okay? And if not, you gotta pull that mask off and be who they want you to be, which is authentically you. Next card, Four of Wands reversed. Yeah, it may have been in a commitment that you were not able to do this. It may be that this was causing a lot of stress, a lot of chaos at home, a lot of fighting, possibly a lot of disagreements, bickering, arguing. All that type of energy is right here with us. It is not feeling safe or secure in your home as well. So it could also be related to this mask. Like maybe you were just so unhappy in this commitment or this home life situation that you were like, I need to get the hell out of town. And I felt that on the Leo side. I also feel it on your twin side. Like I feel like you are stressed to the max, okay? Both of you are really going through some stressful times here. And all the tarot cards I will clarify at the end, y'all. Next card is Older Man. Dealings a relationship with an older man. Okay, so this could be your twin that you're dealing with. You could be an older man on this side, but you could also be dealing with an older man. If you're feminine or masculine watching on the side, doesn't matter. So this could be your father, this could be a grandfather, this could just be a friend, this could be a boss, this could just be someone you meet on the street, okay, who's homeless, and you talk to them, and they might have some insight into your situation as well, or they may be the one that's causing this stress at home, okay, or in your environment. It could also be at a job, but really the Four of Wands talks about home life. Twin flame message. Please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. Well, yeah, we kind of see that here because before you probably were wearing this mask, okay, around this person, and maybe being like, you don't care if I don't care if you're my twin. I don't care what we are to each other. This doesn't, bother me, or, just kind of playing it cool when really you weren't being true to yourself, okay? And that could have caused a lot of chaos. That could have been one of the reasons here too. And it could be that you have some work to do internally. And feeling good about yourself and being able to be authentic, okay? And I know we all have that to do. It's not something that I say, oh yeah, it's easy, just flip a light switch and, and your work is all done. No, like we know it doesn't really work like that. So, all right. Next card is Faery Wishing Well. Manifestation, expectations, and offerings. Ooh, that's so beautiful. I love that. It's a pretty card. So you may be actually trying to do some manifestation, doing wishing spells, going to a well and actually throwing in coins to try and bring things about, and offering. Maybe you have an altar and you offer things up to the divine or whoever you believe in for that purpose. So that's very beautiful. I'm going to look at the Oracle book here. It is pretty long for a lot of these, but I'm just going to try and breeze over it as much as possible so we don't make this video too long. All right, so number 7 could be relative to you. You could be born in July, but you also 7 could be your life path number or a relevant number that means something to you. It's also a very divine number. It's my life path number. So, all right, let's see. This card is the card which demonstrates we have mastered the making of money in some respects. We have learnt of its ability to affect family, prestige, and standing. We have allowed it to come into our life, and we have seen some of the impact it can have. But have we learned to allow it to flow like the waters of the well, and to trust that all our needs are divinely taken care of? This card, while showing us that creating with money is definitely something we are working at mastering, reminds us we may get caught up in that process and forget to an extent about the source, which is ourselves and our connection with God. Is the magic circle of your coin ignited spiritually as well as materially? What is it that you're creating with your prosperity? Ponder these questions without judgment and love being connected to both the source and the outcome. Okay, this is now the biggest part of this reading. It is now opened up exactly why we have the 4 of Pentacles here and the Hanged Man reversed. Okay, so here's what I'm feeling. Now that that's here is that a lot of you are trying to understand the spiritual value of your money. Is it both balanced materially and spiritually? Are you spending it? Are you a spendthrift or are you spending it recklessly? Are you spending it on things that fuel your spiritual growth or only just materialism? Okay, so that may be something you and your twin are very much connected in this energy here, okay? Very interesting. Okay, I'm so glad we got that card because that even pulls even more of the story out. Yep, self-acceptance, number 9. This is a very solitary card. You may be single at this time. Doesn't mean you are, but it's talking about accepting yourself, okay? It's talking about working on yourself and accepting yourself, again, with this authenticity, okay? Taking off that mask. So something about self-acceptance is very important to your journey here, guys, okay? Oh, I'm loving it. Excuse me, makes perfect sense. Okay. Witch hazel, which you can, they normally make that in like an astringent, so I use it as well for a toner, but witch hazel is relevant to this. I would look that up. It harmonizes opposites and encourages the acceptance of individuality. The next helpful, they do 2 here. The next helpful stone we have is goldstone. Helps with attaining goals and recognizing one's value. Okay, so yeah, we have a lot of cards surrounding money and value here as far as, and seeing the value in yourself and the value in your goals, okay? The journey to self-acceptance can be challenging. Humans are contradictory creatures who seek order. Reconcile your seemingly opposing qualities and find the common root. Overcome society's brainwashing and accept that you are enough. You have value. The trek to achieve self-acceptance is worth it. You are worth it. You are worth it. Okay, guys? Self-acceptance. Big time. Nice. When you accept yourself, your twin accepts you as well. And this twin flame right here. When you take off this mask, you can have that person. That person sees you for who you really are, and you now can be authentic to them, to this connection. And they will feel that. They will reflect the same to you. If you're accepting yourself, your twin will accept themselves as well, and you guys could come into union. Wow. That's beautiful. Oh my gosh. I'm loving it. 9 of Swords reverse, and this will relieve you from all the anxiety and all the stress that you have put yourself into. All these thoughts that you thought about yourself where oh, I'm not good enough. Oh, I can't do this. They'll never love me for who I really am. I can't be authentic because blah, blah, blah. All the reasons. No, you can and you will. And this will bring you into union with your twin flame, which will relieve you of this. Okay? All these swords falling out of you, upside down. You will be, this is a self-made prison too with the 9 of Swords. This isn't something that was fully done to you necessarily. This is something that your thoughts have created. Okay? Wow. Oh my goodness. I love this reading. We have Sun, happiness and well-being. Yep. This will bring you happiness and well-being when you release all of these negative thoughts about yourself and come to some type of self-acceptance. Twin flame message, I can still feel you. Oh, that's beautiful. You can still feel your twin, of course. All right, we have Gossamer Princess. This was also in the Aries reading. Telling you, if you're done with an Aries, look that up. It says, communication, relationship, work to be done. Number 12, the number 3. That requires, now it requires communication. So at that point, it's communicating with your twin, with the authenticity, and now the relationship work can be done on your connection. Beautiful. Divine love. Yep, then you'll have divine love. Look at that. Oh my God, you guys. This is magical. Oh, you're going to have to comment because this is amazing. For a lot of you, I do believe in the 3D, you will be in harmony with your twin. You guys will be connecting very well. Okay, so we have the rose, just like a red rose or any rose, is a well-known symbol of unconditional love and healing. So you may be giving a rose, you may be receiving one. And then we have rose quartz, which I own a ton of. And this stone amplifies love, compassion, and kindness. We are humans who carry within us the light of the divine, and as such, we are capable of expressing that love, even when circumstances make it difficult. It is easier to slip into love and compassion when you've experienced it yourself. Open yourself up to divine love, make it a commitment to you, bind yourself to it, tie a ribbon around your wrist to remind you of your divine marriage. Yes, because you and your twin, divine, okay? This is divine. This is opening up to the divine connection, okay? Recognizing the divine connection, okay? And then we have karmic partner. Okay, so I'm feeling like you're dealing with both a twin flame and a karmic partner, okay? And for some of you, it still could be that you've recognized what you don't want, or you've recognized divine love through this karmic partner. Like something about the relationship taught you a lesson, because karmic partners teach us lessons about divine love, but about loving yourself, and then in turn, your twin, okay? Because you are one soul. Okay, 9 of Pentacles. Okay. Again, it is a single energy. Okay. So you may have just become single from a karmic partner, and now you're working on yourself, and that is beautiful, which is working on divine love and accepting divine love. You're working on accepting divine love. Okay. All right. And you may have been dealing with a karmic partner in the past. That may have ended, or maybe you were confused about a karmic partner and a twin flame. That could be for some of you. Okay. Next card is tree, affairs with your family. So you may be working on yourself, but you also may be working on your family life, okay? I see that there's a lot of affairs with the family here, especially with this 4 of Wands reversed, okay? And we'll get some more energy on that here shortly. Twin flame message, my heart is telling me just do it. Yeah, they want you to go towards your twin and just do it. Just take off this mask, be authentic, and accept yourself as you are, because you are divine love. Okay, guys? Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Okay, let's get some energy here. Let's get some clarification on the 4 of Wands reversed. Let's see what's going on at home, okay? This may be a lot of affairs with your family with that tree. Okay, why is the 4 of Wands reversed? Okay. Okay, we have the Emperor reversed and the Hierophant reversed. Okay, so Aries with the Emperor, Taurus with the Hierophant. Could be dealing with 2 different people. Could be dealing with an Aries and a Taurus, or somebody who has these planets in their chart, okay? Could be that twin flame and this karmic partner, okay? Doesn't have to be. I feel like this person at home, it's whoever they are, they're controlling. They're manipulative, they're aggressive, they're mean, they're a bully. With the Emperor reversed, okay? That's that type of energy. And the Hierophant, they're not wanting to commit, okay? So it could be this karmic partner over here that is full of this, okay? They're not wanting to commit, okay? And this could be why your home life is unstable, because if this person's living at home with you, or they're not spiritually enlightened, especially with this Hierophant reversed, and they're not seeing the light, hell no, this isn't going to be upright, okay? This is going to be some aggressive energy. I don't like this. This is abusive. This is horrific. So it's possible that they're trying to tell you that this Aries that you're dealing with is a karmic partner, okay? Not a divine partner. They're not a divine partner. So if you're wondering if this Aries is your twin, I'm sorry, they're saying no, they are not. Or they're not acting like it. So, at this point, I don't feel that, okay? All right, sorry, too many cards. Why is the Eight of Swords reversed? I'm sorry if I said 9 earlier, guys, but this is the 8. So I'm sorry, there are 8 swords. Why is the Eight of Swords reversed? Okay, Knight of Cups, because somebody is rushing in with a love offer, and it is this twin flame, okay? Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces energy here with the Knight of Cups, but it's that energy here, somebody who is bringing you a love offer, somebody who may propose to you. They may be younger than you as well with the Knight here because they're not a king, so keep that in mind. It doesn't have to be, but it is a younger energy. Not as immature as a Page, though. They still have something pretty substantial to offer you. All right, so why is the Nine of Pentacles here? Is that 8? Oh, sorry, 8 of Pentacles. 8. Maybe you were putting in the work with a karmic partner. Too many cards. Maybe you were putting in the work with a karmic partner, and they're related to your family, and maybe it was just kind of a distraction. 8 of Pentacles, but I feel like you're possibly working on something new, okay? Or working on yourself. I still feel like working on yourself. Yeah, that card is working on yourself. Okay, so why is the 8 of Pentacles here? Yeah, this Emperor is not spiritually enlightened, okay? Or they're not acting in ways that are spiritually enlightened or aligned with your highest good, okay? And they may be an older man too, especially with the Emperor here. Emperor is an older man, okay? So that may help you as well. Ace of Swords. Yeah, because you've gained some type of truth, some clarity, some internal clarity. So you're now realize that you have to do the work on yourself in order to get this, in order to be aligned with divine love, okay? And this is what they're telling me. It's this clarity. It's this truth that's you've now been enlightened to, okay? Very beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And you may have figured out some truth about this karmic partner that you were kind of looking at, and you thought maybe it was divine love. Well, I would never say a karmic partner is not divine love. A karmic partner is to learn from. It's not a soulmate. That's more divine than a karmic. A twin flame is the essential divine love. It is the ultimate divine love. Okay? All right, guys. Your fortune card. We have Fire. Beautiful. Let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. Yeah, let go of this Emperor here. This Emperor, they may have Taurus in their chart as well. Could be two different, it could be an Aries and a Taurus that live at home. It could be a married couple, could be it could be a mother and a father who have now become divorced. Okay, that's what I do see. I see possible divorce. I see a breakup of a home or a breakup of a relationship. If they're two separate people. If they're the same person, definitely not spiritually aligned, okay? And aggressive, abusive, and not in their right power. There are things that are out of control, okay? Yeah, absolutely. Could be your parents for some of you. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I will see you for your for your May videos. I don't even know what month we're in. I will see you for your May videos. Take care.